explaining about the life's inconsistencies that, remember when you're young, remember your youth. Of making many books, there is no end, and much study is a weariness of the flesh. So he's talking to an assembly of people, especially younger people, to give them his wisdom. Because he's lived through, the different stages of life. He's God, right? He's all the pleasures, everything he ever wanted, he's done. Or the woman he ever loved, all the wives and concubines, he's been through all of that. He's been through, giving wisdom, teaching other people how to govern the country. He's given wisdom to other people about the relationship with God. So he's been through it all. And now he's speaking to his subject, to his court, and especially to the young men and women in his court, sharing the wisdom that he had. And what is that he shared? He said, vanities of vanities. So what is the message? Why vanity? Right? Vanities of vanities, says the preacher. Vanity of vanities. All is vanity. Vanity, walang kapuluhan, is a key word that runs through this book. And it appears, just in this verse 2, it appears 5 times. So he's trying to emphasize something. And in fact, in the book itself, in the book of Ecclesiastes, can you guess how many times he actually used this word? 38 times. And in the whole of the Old Testament, this word is actually used 73 times. So there's a significance, because when God repeats something, it's important. You agree with me? Yeah. So it's important that why he's using this word. Now, vanity in Hebrew is habel, and it's talking about emptiness. It's referring to mist, vapor, or breath. Okay, so that's why wait, I've got to get that right. Where is it? Okay, so where's my word? Okay, so walang kapuluhan, no significance, is nothing. Right? So why is everything nothing? But interestingly, it's talking about the shortness, breath, vapor, everything that could go instantly disappears very fast, right? And interestingly, this word habel first appeared in the Bible in Genesis. It was actually a noun. It's a name of a person in the story of Abel, Cain and Abel. How many of you know Cain and Abel? Okay, 2 person. Come on, you guys have to give me this. The first day of the year, you have to give me some response, okay? Otherwise, I'll be really my energy level will go down. How many of you know the Genesis story of Cain and Abel? Amen. Okay, good, better. What happened to Abel?
Kain and Abel. Amen.
What happened to Abel? His life was cut short by his brother Cain. Right? And so, actually, Abel's story, it just, habel, it's vapor, it's a mist, it's emptiness. Abel, habel, it actually embodies the meaning, the full meaning of this Hebrew word, meaning it's fleeting. It's gone very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting that God uses this word, and King Solomon uses this word to explain the shortness, the briefness, vanity, fertility of life. And how we are all, and what was the one thing that Abel, besides being killed by his brother, what was the one thing that Abel was famous for in the story? Do you remember?
Yes.
Hmm?
Abel and
In Matthew, let's take a look. In Matthew chapter 23, verse 33.
Kain, kill Abel.
So that on you may come all the righteous blood shed on earth. Whose blood was shed on earth?
Kain, kill Abel.
Mm-mm.
Was Abel.
Sudat unyo ni.
Remember, Cain killed him and his blood was shed on earth. From the blood of righteous Abel to the blood of Zechariah, the son of Barachiah, whom you murdered between the sanctuary and the altar. This is Jesus rebuking the Pharisees, the Jews, for killing the prophets. And one of the, and it goes all the way from the first man, the son of the first man, Abel, to the son of the last prophet. Actually, Zechariah, he was mentioned in the, towards the end of the Old Testament. So that span, he's saying that you guys have been killing, men of God, righteous men. You've been spilling his blood on earth. And Abel was known to be the first man of faith in the Bible. Remember, he and his brother, they came to God to offer the first offering, tithes, in the whole entire Bible. He offered the choicest, the best out of his flock. And Cain just came and whatever, right? And God was pleased with Abel's sacrifices, and Cain got jealous. That was the first killing in the Bible. And blood was spilled on earth, and Abel's life was cut short. Now, are you wrapping your mind? I want to give you the minute, right? So that's vanity, Havel. This word Abel, meaning life cut short, is a short life. Just like vapor, just like mist, just like breath. Gone very swift. So now are you understanding this now? Okay? And as men and as children of God, as children of faith, believers, we are all child of Abel, children of Abel. Because Abel was the first worshiper. Now, how many of you are worshippers of God? Come on, you have to lift your hand.
Amen.
Come on, I need to see those hands lift. Are you a worshiper of God? Come on. Amen. Now, Abel was the first worshiper. It says so in Hebrews chapter 11, verse 4. By faith, Abel offered to God a more acceptable sacrifice than Cain. Right? That's the story. Through which he was commended as righteous, God commending him by accepting his gifts. And through his faith, though he died, he still speaks. Can we say it all together? He still speaks. And who is he speaking to? He's speaking to us through the preacher in Ecclesiastes. So what is he trying to